You're watching Pyro Media Network.
I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive, life. If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. But you didn't know me, all you wanted was a game to play. You didn't know the ways. I found your magic and your side.
Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience is fruitful. Please feel free to visit our website to find out how you can join our growing family. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. Also, share so others may enjoy as well. And we hope you would consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
Hey. Can you feel the excitement coming through the screen? Welcome to this week's episode of Nicole D. Vick Live. Yes, brought to you by the Pyro Media Network. It is Black History Month. We are halfway through Black History Month. I'm like, slow down, Black History Month. You are already the shortest month. I need you to move slower so I can enjoy this time a bit more, a bit longer. I hope you all have been having a beautiful week, a safe week, a happy week, a joyful week. As I said, and see, my producer is like, Dr. Nicole, I'm like, you finna get me in trouble because I ain't finished with my dissertation yet. But it's all good. It's all good. Dr. Nicole D. Vick is becoming. We're moving there shortly. Graduation is in May. And I'm just so happy to be here with you all. So this Friday, I have news. This Friday is the official release. Chat. Release. I just said I was on my way to a doctorate and I can't talk. I don't know what's going on. This Friday is the official release of my latest book, Triumph in the Trenches. This book is an anthology. We got 20 plus authors talking about their experiences as Black professionals. It has been called, and I'm the one that called it, the Green Book, but for Black working people. The Green Book was written back in the day for decades, and it was a guide for Black people to navigate as they travel throughout the country, right? And so I feel like this is the same thing. This is a guidebook for people in the workspace, because all of us can't quit, baby. All of us can't be entrepreneurs. I'm going to talk to 3 fabulous ones, but some of us aren't there yet. Some of us still need to make sure other things are happening. And so we have to go to work. And while we're doing that, we need to figure out how to do that and navigate through so we can retire and be with our grandkids, right? So this book is available right now. If you go to my website, www.nicoledvick.com, click on my books, it is there. I'm offering a free gift with purchase. You get you a little cute t-shirt, actually produced by one of the guests this evening. Listen, when I say I'm about Black business, I'm about Black business. Now, do I sometimes shop on Fashion Nova? Yes. Don't tell nobody. But overall, I always try to support when I can. So the free gift with that book is a t-shirt produced by one of the guests here on the show. So excited about that. So check it out. I have 2 options. It's the book itself and the t-shirt, or a book bundle. Triumph in the Trenches, and my first book, Pushing Through, and the t-shirt. So you can get one of two options on my website. I would love it if you support. I've had a few people buy already. Thank you for your support. All right. Having said all of that, I have three amazing guests tonight. This is going to be a powerful discussion, y'all, about the current status of the Black community. To me, I said, what perspective, what frame, what vision, what lens do I want to have this conversation through? And I decided I wanted to have it through the lens of our creatives and our entrepreneurs. And we want to answer this really, really important question of where are we now? So last week was Black past. This week is Black present. Next week is Black future. So we're going to talk about right now. We're going to bring them on. I have Nena from Nena's Organics. Woo! Look at Nena, she's so pretty. And then I have Javonne and Gia, which I was asking them for headshots. And then I said, hold on, I got a picture of both of them together, baby. And I found it. And here you are. Look at these fabulous Black women. I need them to just come through. Just come on, bring them on. Hey, y'all.
Hello.
I'm so happy.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hey, Dr. Vick.
Hey, Dr. Vick.
Hey, Dr. Vick.
Hey, y'all. I'm so happy to have y'all here. I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a while. I've probably seen Gia and Nena more so than I see Javonne. But I'm so happy to have y'all here. And before I start like talking about sort of the purpose of this episode, I think it's really important to talk about how we all know each other. And I guess from my perspective, I can say I was doing them pop-up shops in the backyard, y'all. You know, I wanted to do a thing. And before the backyard, because now the backyard look crazy. We can't do nothing back there, child. But when it was decent looking, literally just opened up the backyard for people and said, bring y'all stuff and do it. And that's where that picture of Gia and Javonne came from, because Gia was tying the head wrap on Javonne. Javonne had her salads. And I guess you wanted a head wrap, and I think I actually have the video too of that moment, and that head wrap on her. So, and then Nena was there too, and so it's just been an amazing thing to get to know all of you. But I don't know if any of you wanted to kind of touch on those pop-up shops.
Girl, if I
Girl,
have
well, actually, go ahead. I think Nena, you guys were already friends with Nicole, and I came on. Nicole was looking for a hair wrap vendor, and someone tagged me, and that's how I got to be invited to the backyard soiree
Boogie.
And the backyard boogie soiree and all that. All this networking was going on with these beautiful women that was all entrepreneurs doing their thing, and I got to meet you two young women, and from there we kind of like have formed a probably unofficial sisterhood. But let's talk about Javonne, them salads she had. But she had some tea, y'all. Remember that tea she had? She had that tea. And girl, that tea was so doggone good. I kept telling her, girl, I need that tea. And that tea was popping. But she wanted a hair wrap. She had never wore a hair wrap. And she bought a hair wrap. And I showed her how to do it. And you did a video of me doing her hair wrap.
Yep. Javonne, talk about this tea. And then I'm going to have Nena say what she was going to say. Talk about what is this tea?
So I have two fruit infused teas. I have a mango green tea that everybody falls in love with. And then I have its competitor, because it's bomb as well. It's a raspberry lemon hibiscus tea. And I frame them as being like two Southwest flights. So one will take you to Hawaii, which is the mango green tea, and the other will take you to Jamaica, the raspberry lemon hibiscus tea, and it's only $5, less than a Southwest flight. So when you're walking around shopping, you could just feel like you're in Hawaii or in Jamaica, and you're like, okay, let me get some Nena's organic stuff. Let me get, and it just just soothes you. So when you drink that tea, you know, people, it's like, it's a hard choice, because who wouldn't want to go to Hawaii? And who wouldn't want to go to Jamaica? It's like, okay, you know what? Let me just have both. I could go to Hawaii today in the morning, But at night, I'm going to settle down in Jamaica. So, yeah, that tea.
She's calling it that, Nicole, but it's really it's that crack. It's that liquid crack. She can say Jamaica and Hawaii if she wants to, but
Well, I'm just trying to set the scene for people. Just nobody want to go to the crack house, but people go to Hawaii and Jamaica.
We go to the salad house and get that tea.
Exactly. Yes.
Indeed. Nena, what were you gonna say?
If I ever have to pop up another tent canopy, as long as I'm Black, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have one event coming up in March. I'm looking forward to the event, but I don't want to pop up now another tent. If I got to hire somebody to put the tent up, I will. That's how sick I am of going out to pop-ups, farmers markets, concerts, sitting up, praying that God bless the labor of my hands.
Yes.
And only for people to come in with these attitudes, this sense of entitlement, privilege, and the fact that because I'm Black, I owe you a discount.
No, Lord, that's a whole other conversation.
Let's not talk about the D, girl.
Nena that came on here. That's fire. Now, as you all know, I'm doing a series this month focused on Black. Past was last week. This is Black present. And then I'm going to do next week Black futures. And I really feel like, again, I said, well, who do I want to talk to about what's going on in the Black community now? And I feel like it's y'all, because you are the touch points for a lot of the people in our community. You see, especially Gia, you're at the Crenshaw Mall right now. And so is Nena in the mall. And I know, Javonne, you're around in the community. You see people, you know their buying habits, you know what they like, they don't like, you know who got money, who don't. So I feel like you guys have a pulse on what's happening right now in our community. What do you guys think about that? I'll start with Javonne. Like, do you feel like you have a understanding of what's happening in our community right now?
Well, being in a healthy eating arena, I see a lot. I mean, the farmers market, there's some, slim to none, but all the grocery stores are leaving. I don't know if you recognize Ralph's on, what's that, Crenshaw and Slauson? It's gone. So when it comes to healthy eating, we have to travel outside of the community because it's not available. And if it is available, we get the crummiest piece of fruit. And you're like, wait a minute, why do we have to get expired or rotten 2 days by the expired food? And then, okay, if you are on a healthy tip, it's very expensive. You cannot get anything under $10. And then who has the time to make all this stuff? So now our community is saturated with a lot of fast, processed, unhealthy food that's attacking our health. Physically, we're gaining weight. I'm a thick girl. I go to the gym, but then when I leave, what happens? I'm hungry and there's no place for me to go. So that's why I started my company, Toss It Up, because I wanted to bring healthy, convenient, fast salads to you. Who has time to chop, assemble? We don't have the time. The grocery store, you get romaine, iceberg lettuce. That's just a bag of water, no nutrition. So I wanted to bring something to the community that's affordable, that's easy, to accessible. You could take to work. You could come home, just pull it out your refrigerator, and you're ready to go. And that's what I see. And then, for being a small entrepreneur, it's only 2.5 of us. So it's like you can only do so much, but you're expected to do so much from the community, from everyone else. And it's like, okay, well, can you help me? Can you help me reach other people? How can help me bring healthy eating to your office? Or pass the word along, take a salad, buy a few for your coworkers, your family, your friends, and so on. So then it gives me the drive to keep producing. Saturdays we're at the Crenshaw Farmers Market, which is different from the Crenshaw Mall Farmers Market. So I can't be 2-3 places at one time, but it's recommended, hey, you need to go and pop up here. I would love to, but it's so many stylists I can make.
Right. And that kind of speaks to what Nena was saying, like, you're only one person, or I can't pop up everywhere. I mean, Nena, what are your thoughts? Like, what do you see? You already talked about the discount that people feel like they're entitled to. How do we get our community out of that mindset of, well, you're black, I'm black, can I get this for 50% off? When it's like, nah, baby, I need to eat just like you need to eat. How do we fix that conversation?
Well, in my opinion, what has worked for me is not letting them see who I really am. If I let them see who I really am, they wouldn't give me a dime. They wouldn't spend any money with me. So I had to let go, and I said, God, come in and take the, what's the word? The hood, the ebonic, the want to cut you, the want to slash your throat, the want to beat you down. Take that out of me in the name and blood of Jesus, and fill me with your love and your power. So what I have learned, and Gia has watched it many times, is when they come into my space, when I was sharing space with her at Afro City, people would come in and say, oh, well, I just spent $85 down there with mahogany box. Why is your stuff so expensive? Ma'am, thank you so much for stopping by. Perhaps the next time you get paid or you get more money, you'd be happy to come back and start here. So you're not giving no discount? No, sweetie, I won't be able to accommodate you. But thank you again for stopping by. And that's not what that means at all. So I found a way to say it diplomatically, smile, and they actually believe that I'm being sincere. And I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. But what I really mean is, how the hell you gonna roll up here? I done sacrificed and bought all this stuff to put this out here for you. It works for you, and you gonna ask me for a discount when I didn't get a discount when I bought any of it? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's, and I think that's something we have to do better at with helping our populations understand, because they don't go into Target and do that, right? They don't ask.
I had a girl come to me. I'm at Newport Beach Jazz Festival. She had on $850 Gucci shoes. Not trying to hate, but the Jazz Festival was on the golf course. Why are you wearing 6-7-inch stilettos on a golf course? But I digress. She came in. She wanted to buy the most expensive thing that I had, which at that time I think was altogether it came at $215 for all of the items she wanted. She said, well, I know I get a discount because Black people stuff is substandard. And I said, oh, those are some lovely shoes. I said, the bag. She said, oh, baby, this is Hermes. I said, okay, that's cute. She said, and it's real too. I said, okay. I said, where'd you get it? Girl, I got this at Bromwood Teller. I said, okay. I said, so it's expensive? She said, oh, girl, yes. I said, did you ask them for a discount? Blink, blink, blink. She had nothing to say. She said, well, I don't understand. A man behind her said, excuse me, miss, I'm not trying to cut your time short, but do you see there's a line of people back here waiting to get in here before the next starts? So I said, thank you so much for stopping by. She left, and people kept on buying it till I almost sold out of everything. Her man came at the end of the evening. He bought one of everything she wanted. He bought a set for her, a set for him. His total came to and he bought some other stuff. His total came to $700 and some odd dollars. He gave me 10 $100 bills. I said, sir, you've given me too much money. He said, that's a tip, because I know my girl was here earlier, and I know she So I took that. So funny. So what I don't understand is, why do we automatically assume as a culture that everything has to be offered at a discount?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Let us offer you that.
Yeah, and I wonder if that has to do with mainstream business culture. Target, they'll put stuff on sale. JCP, they put things on sale, so we're used to things being on sale. But I wanted to pivot to you, Gia. I saw a video of Erica Alexander, Maxine off of Living Single, and I think she's also on American Fiction. She said that her and her husband were having a conversation with the producer. The producer said Black people don't like science fiction because they can't see themselves in the future. And Erica said that her husband disagreed. That is not true. She said her husband said, the past is painful, the present is precarious, but the future is free. And when she said that, that hit my spirit in a way. I was like, wait a minute. We have always seen ourselves in the future because we have always hoped, even when we were enslaved, that we could be free. And I wonder if, Gia, if you have any thoughts on that, even from the perspective of being a business owner, like how you have to be a visionary, you have to be a creative, you have to see us free. Because I don't know, maybe Gia, maybe I don't see us as free. We're free legally, but I don't know if we're free. So I don't know
Well,
if you have any thoughts on that.
we're free legally, but our mindset is not free. We're still some of us. I'm not speaking for the whole population because I don't know the whole population, but I attribute it to, I think it's our mindset. Our mindset is still enslaved in some aspects, especially when it comes to us supporting, being about entrepreneurship. And I think people don't realize what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Like Nita was saying, people come in and they ask for discounts, and they want to I say they want to bargain you down and stuff like that. But I don't think they really realize what it takes for us, for any small business owner, to really bring whatever their items are that they create to fruition. You know, it takes a lot of work, especially a lot of us are solopreneurs. Okay, we don't have a factory, we're not manufacturers, so we have to deal with the middleman, the triple man, the quadruple man sometimes when it comes to getting our products and the things we need to make our products. Just like Javonne talked about, you know, her business, salads, and trying to get fresh and good vegetables to feed us. You know, sometimes we not all growing our stuff in the backyard. So we got to go somebody, everybody's about making money. So we have to pay. And then when we have to pass that cost off to the consumers, but then they want to compare us to big business, and we're not big business. I'm not a Target. I can't offer a sale every week on something that I got, because Target has many stores. So just for example, Target's now, they're doing the whole Black History thing. They have creators inside Target, and stuff like that. And people going there, like I sell t-shirts, I sell graphic tees. And so you can go to Target and get a graphic tee for $15. Well, the reason why you can go to Target and get a graphic tee for $15 because, well, first, Target they're manufactured probably somewhere else in China.
Right.
But even that, Target has that same t-shirt in multiple stores. So Target is getting money everywhere, whereas it's only one the mahogany box. I'm in one place. I'm in Afro City Marketplace inside the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall, and I'm online. So you place order, I make order. Okay, so I don't have the mahogany box in 50 states all over the place where then I could say, okay, you know what, I get a smaller unit price for my product. Therefore, the cost could be a little less if I was in a department store. And that's what people don't understand. We have to educate our people on, you know, it's not that we're trying to get rich off you guys. No, we're trying to make a living. And trust me, Target's t-shirt probably cost them 50 cents. Okay.
Exactly.
But, you know, we have to buy the t-shirt blank, or I'm sure the salad probably costs Target 2 cents. And then Javonne has to go and buy lettuce. And, you know, it's more than that. Same thing with Nena. What she uses for her products, you know, they're probably getting it, if Target was manufacturing it, they're getting it for pennies on a dollar. But we have to go through the middleman, and the middleman is upcharging. So therefore we get it. And now we have to, pass. Now our price is a little bit higher. But I think what's going on to us is like you said, we're in the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall. This mall has been here since before I was born. Okay. Right. It didn't look like this, but it was here. As a kid, I shopped here. Okay. And this is an area that there's so much money per square miles in this Crenshaw district alone. But we tend to, once we kind of make it, now we're gonna go spend our dollars somewhere else. Okay, so we're gonna go somewhere else and buy our product, pay the taxes in that city, get them all the money. So that's why they have better roads, they got better school districts and stuff like that, because we're taking our money that we make on our jobs and we're going outside the community to spend our money instead of coming to the community and spend. And I don't know if it's because the mall, it's not as pretty as it used to be. So that could maybe that could be it. Everybody wants to shop somewhere where it looks nice and things like that. But if you look around, I was just telling somebody the other day, I go to the Beverly Center. The Beverly Center is just as dormant as this mall. Some people say, I didn't know you guys were still here. I didn't think the mall was here. Yes, here.
Right.
But
but
if you guys don't, if our people don't come out and support us, and like Javonne said, spread the word. Like she can be able to bring salads to more people. If we had more people supporting and spreading the word, it doesn't hurt to say, hey, looking for a salad, go to Javonne. It's like what's that place called? Every Table. They came up and I think it's the same kind of concept. They toss the salads too.
Exactly.
But it's not called tossing up salads, okay?
And Gia, we got to go to commercial break, so I'm sorry to cut you off. We got to go to commercial. All right, go ahead, Kwame, take it away.
Let's go.
Because self-care should be luxurious. Luxe Noir.
Hey pilots, did you know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bullet and Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet and Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, hey Google or Alexa, play Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn. Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet and Flight Radio.
Are you ready for enlightening conversations that transcend boundaries? Get ready for Conversations with Clergy, brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network. In partnership with the world's largest publicly funded international collaboration, the HVTN is dedicated to evaluating vaccines to prevent HIV and COVID-19, but their impact doesn't stop there. The HVTN is at the forefront of advancing vaccinology, social and behavioral sciences, statistics, immunology, and even contributing to the research on tuberculosis and COVID-19 vaccines. By supporting Conversations with Clergy, the HVTN not only brings you thought-provoking discussions, but also contributes to the global effort to combat infectious diseases. Tune in, stay informed, and be a part of the change. Conversations with Clergy, supported by the HVTN, empowering conversations, empowering lives. Join us in this journey of knowledge, understanding, and progress. Conversations with Clergy, proudly brought to you by the HIV Vaccine Trials Network, because together we can make a difference.
And we're back. I always get caught dancing. I just want to share really quickly. I have on a mahogany box, a mahogany wraps head wrap, and I know Gia has hers on. And Nena, I didn't realize, I always find candles all through the house. I'm like, what's this? And then I went like this. I said, hold on, that's a Nena's a candle. And then I didn't realize, it's one of those kinds that you can put the wax on you and rub it in.
Yeah, it's a massage oil candle. We have a class for that this Saturday.
No, I was trying to send my friends. I said, let's go. They're like, oh, we're busy. I might show up myself, but I said this was one of them sexy moments that, yesterday would have been a prime time. I just happened to have a sexy person for the sexy moment, but we can work on that later on. So we're gonna wrap up because we had such a robust conversation. But what I want to say is this: something that Gia talked about. Well, she talked about a lot of things that were really, really important. First of all, that and Nena too, and Javonne, you all kind of talked on this a little bit, where our folks, our population, our people sometimes don't understand why things are priced the way they think. All of, because Target puts something on sale, we should be able to come to you and ask for stuff on sale. And I appreciate you giving that sort of vantage point for people to understand why things are priced the way they are. So that's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is, as Black folks, in our past and even through now, we have used entrepreneurship to help us, to help our communities live better. Javonne, you have salads, you helping people eat healthier. Nena, you have beautiful products, that shampoo bar I still use, the candles. Gia, you have clothing. But all that to say, throughout our history, we have done business and created businesses to keep our communities thriving. What I want to hear from you all in, maybe a 30-second little blurb, what can the Black community do today in the present to ensure our future is free, that we are free? Because like Gia said, we're not free in a number of ways. We're still sort of held down. What do you think we can do to ensure that we have the kind of future that our grandchildren will thrive in? And let's start with Javonne.
I think from an entrepreneur perspective, I know that there are plenty of people who have ideas. I think they need to bring them out. I think they need to expand on those ideas and join the entrepreneur groups, join the entrepreneur culture, and start solving the problems, because they could solve other members in the community problems, and we could thrive like that. I mean, because who would ever thought salads, oils, head wraps, or whatnot? We all had ideas, and we seen a problem, so we said, hey, you know what, let me step up and solve that problem. Another thing that I feel like the Black community should do is join their neighborhood councils. If you don't see a problem, report a problem, because we cannot sit around and wait on other cultures to come in and then complain that they're solving the problem. We have to value ourselves. We have to value ourselves as people, business owners, supporters, members of our community. So if we play that part, we could go ahead and thrive. We will have a future. We need to keep the resources in. If you're going to shop local, shop local. You could order online. You could pick up. We could figure this out. Help us help you.
Yeah.
Help us help the future. And you could participate by bringing your ideas and talents, because we all met through a pop-up. And some of us, once we meet each other, we're constantly sending out information so we could thrive. So you're never alone, so you might feel like you're alone because everybody is at a pop-up and setting up or whatnot, but you're not alone. We're out there making a way too. We're clearing out the roadway, but we need help. There are big old barriers and boulders, but we already pushed some of them out the way. So when you come with your ideas, we could send you to this resource center. We could send you an email. We could say, hey, follow this person. Oh, you might want to talk to this person. And that's what we do, because we're all connected. And, we all follow each other on Instagram and Facebook. And sometimes when I get information, I'm just hitting letters and there's a person I could send it to. And I just shoot them out. I don't have to see Nena all the time. But I will send her email.
That's right.
I don't have to see Gia all the time, but I will send her some resources, and that's what we need. Instead of saying you need to do this, you need to do that. Oh, what about this? How about you put your 10 fingers in the pot and help us grow?
Yeah.
Put some muscle in the game. Help me, help you, help us, and then that way we can and will have a future.
Boom. You done said it right there, Nena. What you think?
Javonne, I just placed an order with you in the chat. You might want to check that out. I gave you my phone number, so thank you. Gia and I have been doing business for quite a while. We're working on a project jointly together. Gia, I just sent you a $500 deposit. Nicole, I'm going to purchase the book. And when I have the book, and I am on the plane because I'm going up north to do a Black Joy Parade, and I'm sitting there reading it, typically when I have things in my lap, inevitably somebody that is non-Black will ask me, what is it? What is it about? What's the message? And I can speak to that and I can direct them to get it.
See?
So I think one of the solutions is for us in the community to get together, even us as pop-up participants. In the back of my store, I have enough event space for us to come and discuss some options about how we can educate others in this space that I have here at the store.
Yes.
That's what the future looks like. Educating others that are coming up behind us, others, some of our customers that are coming up, but it should first start with us.
Yeah, I love this. When you talk about standing on business, this is what standing on business looks like. Gia, you got 2 minutes to
Okay, 2 minutes. What I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, get involved, be engaged, collaborate. Okay. And when I say get involved like Javonne said, with your city and local governments. Okay. Go to these meetings, start asking questions of these politicians, get some resources that you need. Okay. Collaborate with other entrepreneurs. We're better together. Okay. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Collaborate. Okay. Show up. Okay. And help out. Like Javonne said, stop telling us what we can do, what we should do. Take the time and show people step by step. That's what everybody wants. They want to be shown how to do something. Don't assume that people all know because they're entrepreneurs, because they're doing that. They don't know everything. And if you know something, hey, share what you know, because it's not hurting anybody. And we're better together, and we can be bigger if we all get on the same page and help one another.
Absolutely. And I don't know if y'all saw, but Quita just stopped by and left a comment. Kwame, can you put that one back up? I think she was just kind of doing a little. But our friend High IQ Creations kind of came by and watching us, and we love her. We love all. Girl, I have so many kimonos from her. I sent them to my mama for the holidays. So she's another one of our local Black business owners, Black woman business owners that we love so much. So I love this episode. We might have to do something again because this was really great. And I think I think I was right that who better to ask how our present situation is and how we can do better for the future. And I think I made the right choice by checking in with the business owners and the creatives of our community. Y'all follow Toss It Up. She got salads. I might have to put my order in too, because I know she could do me a vegan version of.
Look, me too. I need some salads too, girl.
I know. And you go to the Crenshaw Mall, go see Nena. Nena got her second floor. Gia's on the first floor, Afro City. I'm gonna try to get by there before the Pan African Film Festival is over, so I can come spend my money with y'all. But I mean, I can spend my money with y'all anytime, actually. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Everybody that's watching, you can follow me on my website, www.nicoledvick.com. Check it out. All kinds of things are there. Spotify playlist of all my podcasts. Again, as I mentioned, my books are there. All 3 of them, Pushing Through, Finding the Light in Every Lesson, Push Through, 52 Weeks of Light in Tough Times, and Triumph in the Trenches, the new anthology. Check me out on social media. I'm more on LinkedIn now than anything else. I feel like LinkedIn is my lane. People tend to understand me. But TikTok was cool, but now I don't want to be on TikTok no more because people mean on TikTok. They be making, I don't know. But anyway, follow me on all my social media, Instagram, all of it is in Nicole D. Vick, and I'm there. And I will see you next week. So next week is Black Futures. I have Dr. Clay Brook from Cal State Long Beach coming, and we're going to have a great time because he's amazing. So thank you all for being my guests tonight. I really, really appreciate you all, and we'll be in touch because you know me. I need some candles or something with head wraps up, salad, somebody. So we'll be in touch. All right, you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.